we'll have a nice day tomorrow. I got my shower done early, so I don't need a shower in the morning. Oh yeah, you can have one. I'll see how you feel. Yes, Bioma. Sorry it's been so long since I last streamed. I completely forgot that I had Arena. Which is exactly why I set an alarm, because that's the only thing that avoided me from missing it and maybe getting disqualified. I'm guessing this is best of 3, but I don't actually know. It might be straight knockout. Oh, 1 match per round. Oh, thank goodness for that. Like, arranged in good time. I don't mind playing best of 3, but I really don't want to play 3 matches right now before bed. That would be a late night before driving down to Warsaw. As it is, if this is 1 match, it won't be late. Thank you. Cheers, man. I don't even know what we're up against. I vaguely remember my Elf Union team that I qualified with. I think it's a little bit prone to exploding. Like, we might only have 11 players, or maybe 12 in an Apo, but certainly, like, some vulnerability there. Right, it's one game, potential overtime. I do like to kick. Let's just have a quick look. Oh, it won't let me. Kick, and then we get to one turn with a decent amount of players and decide what we do in the second half. I do always prefer that. Yeah. If we die, we die. We do have one bench. Okay. I will try and message at you in a second, love. Don't want to say it out loud, and I don't know if I'd get it right. Okay, so they have sure hands. Do we have any strip? We don't have any strip anyway. And they don't have any tackle, which is really cool. But then neither do we, which is even cooler for them. Okay. Yeah, I guess this looks fine as the setup, right? Try and remember my Wi-Fi password for Mrs. Relis. Not the worst thing to dox, is it? Your Wi-Fi password. Like, for anyone to take advantage, you'd basically have to move in next door to me. All right, let's see how this goes. Ooh, could be a touchback, but they can on the ball onto it as well, so it could just be a straight-up catch. I guess it doesn't make too much difference, to be honest. They've got short hands as well. They do catch it, but yeah, that's fine, isn't it? Absolutely fine. Kickoff event was what? Timeout. Okay, okay. How's the lineman? Is this the game that our linemen explode? Not yet. This is the last time ever that Elf Union will be any good. This competition. Okay. AV8 plus holds twice. Thrower moves up the pitch. Really got fling gameplay stuck in my head from earlier today. Absolutely, Zach. Pretty sure that's how I signed off. Sorry, I've got to go. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Yeah, no, I completely forgot that I had my arena game scheduled. I'm really glad it isn't best of 3. I was really worried it was. But it's just this one game. And then I'll be back Tuesday. Poor Mrs. Rattless. I told her I was coming off to watch something on telly with her, and then I was not. How's our lineman? AVA plus. It is Tempesty, yeah. Happy Tuesday. Hope Monday went well. Armor holds. Amazons, Bioma, yeah. Amazons with a lot of block and 1 wrestle and 1 short hands. You missed your flight? Oh, good. Sorry, mate. Doesn't get a pow. And we might get a hit back, which is nice on the line woman with block against no block. Oh, well done. That's good. You did say they weren't playing fantastically well. Oh, no. I want to blitz with him. Yeah, great. But much like our AV8+, there's holds. No POW on the blitzer, including from... Ah, darn it. Okay, armor holds. Including what? What am I trying to say including? Including a both down to wrestle them onto the floor. We weren't able to do that. I forgot we were a 4-reroll team. That's quite nice, isn't it? So, we've got a few dodge pieces, but we have 3 team rerolls and a leader thrower. We should certainly consider trying to keep some rerolls to the 1 turn. Depends what kind of opportunities we get, but they've managed to stabilize quite quickly. No guard on the Zons is huge. Yeah. Yeah. Either 2 guard or 1 block, 1 guard is the standard, isn't it? 0 guard is quite significant. You're right. I mean, they have strength 4 and we don't. Is also quite significant. But nonetheless, you're absolutely right. That is good news for us. Makes it harder to deal with the blockers sometimes, but then sometimes it makes it easier because sometimes their guard is ridiculously oppressive. Well, they have thick skull, Zach, so I don't know. Seems par to me. Yep, how's our guard lineman? AV8+ is good again. Thank goodness for that. Fair enough, Tempesty. I like blitzing with the blitzers, personally. I like the hit and run. Hey, Dr. Magusi, great to see you. There's no defensive on this. Yes, there is. There's defensive on the guard. It's not him that there needs to be defensive on. It's the guard. And the guard does have defensive on them. Okay. Okay. That's fine. It's a shame to 2-dice the block piece with block. I'd really like to save it for this, but I don't think I can. I think I have to do this in order, so... Well, we'll just pow it. Excellent. Okay, really nice KO. And We'll power that too. And we'll blitz the block blocker. And wrestle it down. And that leaves me tempted to foul it. Aldi, baby! 19 months. Thank you, Aldi. Absolutely amazing, mate. Let's go. Woo! So, yeah, I was going to try and two-dice the line woman here, but don't know if I can resist. The blockers are just so integral. High up! Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Greedy Rick. Oh, we Rick fouled. Of course we Rick fouled. We broke the armor, but we rolled a double 2 on the injury and failed to argue the call. Never mind. Thank you so much, Aldi. Great to see you, man. Hope you've had a great Christmas period, Dr. Bagoosi. Rick Skull, yeah. Okay, gets a pow on our line health. Some days off, fantastic. Nice one, mate. Yeah, really good here, thank you. Really good. Kids had a great time. It was just fun to watch them pops dodge. Makes it. Nice pow. Oh, nice KO. Well, if at first you don't succeed, hi up. KO not caught. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. And we get the Apo off them. Cool, yeah. That makes some sense. Nope. Not dead. I'll take it. Okay, into the second quarter. The second half of the first half, if you will. And it's 10 versus 10 now, this drive. We might get another foul opportunity on the blocker. We've got rid of their apothecary, which is cool. We still have ours. One sec. Be right back. I don't think so. I think there's a small amount left. What we're doing. Oh, looks like they've re-rolled. A 1 in 9. There's some weird ordering going on there because there's a dodge in between the block notes. On away, Lockman! Welcome to Rick Nation, courtesy of the all-time greatest Subgiver Plague, baby! Woo! Boom! I just shoved my cherry bakewell into my microphone by mistake. Thank you so much, Plague. Oh, you got me too excited. And thank you again for the sub to Andy the other day. That was awesome as well, man. Thank you very much. Great to have you here. Right. We might have a cool surf on here. I might be wrong. This isn't the worst blitz anyway. Ah. No, it had to be... I did this wrong anyway. It had to be them hitting there. I did this wrong anyway. Okay. Pops dodge, but makes it. Ooh, pow the blitzer. She does have jump up. I'm going to keep the wrestle catcher down for now. The defensive was really messing me up because I wanted to put the guard in here and hit here. And we were going to bring the blocker round to here and then try and one dice surfer. But I ended up messing it up. Because I was trying to find ways of making this first hit a 2 dice rather than a 1. And the first hit not working really messed that up. Yeah, that's true, Tempesty. It was an option with 4 rerolls, wasn't it? For sure. But I'm acutely aware that we're very strong in the 1 turn is the problem. And we might well want to spend a reroll or 2 in the next 2 turns as well. So it's a little bit of a tricky call. But yeah, it certainly was a thinker. Like, there's an argument for it for sure. Yeah, not double Rick Fowl, thank goodness. Oh, sorry, this is me to sidestep. It doesn't look like it, does it? My bad. Yeah, sidestep into the one available square, which is one of the normal push squares. Great. Just do it. UI. Ah, weather effects on. That's a very good question. Yeah, let's double check that. Mushroom Murder. You're always watching Mushroom Murder. No, maybe it was in the news more. No, perfect weather conditions. Yeah, we absolutely will use the dodge skill on that. Thank you very much. Definitely some thinking for the Zons here on how to get this safe, if they do it all. Yeah, really nice, right? Yeah. Oh no, you guys getting lag? I think we're solid my end that I can see without checking further into it. They KO a line elf. Yeah. There's an argument to Apo it, but no, we'll accept that. This is where it's a shame that I took the the send off, right? Totally my fault. Oh, pop dodge. Makes it again. Oh, caught on a foul. That didn't break armor. They double two'd the armor roll. Wow. Well, that gives us some options. That gives us more options than I was expecting, honestly. I mean, there's some pretty good ball surf options. Ugh. Well, that's what the rerolls are for. The POW's nice, though. Okay. Well, I'm very tempted to go with the lineman because the catcher is the best responder to the sack by a mile, right? It adds a rush, and it means that a both down 1 in 9 is tricky. Or I could just sit there and do it with the other catcher. That causes other issues, but it solves 2 of the issues that we just spoke about. Okay. Okay, so the surf is in. Kaz, fantastic. Okay, Blodge recovery is looking like the thing, right? Okay. Okay. It is far from perfectly safe, but we have the ball on Blodge. We have Kaz, their sure hands thrower, which is very nice, as well as them having a send-off, so their bench is done, same as us now. We both have a KO on top. Also, their Apo's done and Az isn't, so attrition has really swung back in our favour. We have risked the life of our wrestle catcher, although it's not for sure at all that he'll die, but we'll see. There's a pretty good chance that he gets served. Okay, just a push on the lineman. That's enough to make it a 2-dice serve. It is blockless at least. There's a world in which we could get a reroll from it. Nope, fair dues. Could be the Apo, couldn't it? If it's a perm, it's a shame. Absolutely fine. Fantastic. Fantastic. Trying to summon BB Nut. I sure was. I sure was. Huh. We have 3 rerolls for the next 2 turns, which at the very least we want to include quite a lot of rushes. Pops dodge. Makes it. I don't think they blitzed it right. They could 1-dice blitz the ball. Pops dodge. Makes it. I think they're... Oh, that's a team reroll this time. Makes it. And makes 2 rushes. Okay, so yeah. 2 dice on the ball. Hopefully tricky recovery. You never know. And they've still got 1 reroll to try and find a POW. Okay, so just pushes on the blodger. Does reroll into a POW. Out of rerolls now, at least. Doesn't break armor is good. And does exactly what I feared. Scatter catches on a blodge piece. Oh, no. Okay, we dodge the thrower through. Two dice with wrestle. Make the dodge. Get the wrestle down. Thank goodness for that. Okay. Okay, so we might be able to get this back on blodge now. At some point, I need to look about trying to get a scoring thread in, but I kind of want these to help get this as safe as possible. It's good that they're out of rerolls. I think I need to recover it now, though. Probably need both of these, ideally. Gets through. Pops dodge, but makes it. And doesn't use a reroll. Okay. And then I'm going to 3 plus here. Cool. I'm going to follow this because it's not automatic that they should follow that. All right, and I'll leave it at that. I'll let my guard get hit, sadly, because I think that really helps. All right. Very interesting. Very interesting. How's our lineman? Armor holds. So they are able to tag us, yeah, fair. Is the bracket on Discord? I'd love to see the bracket. Oh yeah, there's a link that recently got posted. That's cool. Play the winner of Lizardmen versus Chosen, and maybe just through my own ignorance, two coaches that I don't think I know. But then following that, we could face Christopher himself or Olivia Dulac if we were to get that far. And then Torque and Purple Chest. Yeah, it definitely ramps up. Okay, fails a rush. We've actually left our thrower available, which I wasn't expecting. I was going to hand off to him because he's a 3+ pass piece. I guess, yeah, that is still kind of the same thing because he's only going to get into 3+ pass range. So, yeah, I guess that's still what we do. Okay. So weird to me that Blitz is a 3+ pass. Goes against, like, every other team in the game, almost. Alright. Declare pass. And then we can double rush. 3+3+. So 2+2+3+3+ with 2 rerolls. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Oh, baby. Do we snake the dodge? No, we don't. 1-0 to the Elves. Okay. We both get our KO, so we're both on 11. It is nice that they're down the thrower. If we get the score at all, it really helps that they're down the thrower. Thanks, Valley. Cheers, man. Okay, so we just go pick it up at some point. Let's see if we can attrition any... Oh, they got a plus armor? No, we did! I didn't even realize. I've just clicked one of my players to try and block with it, but giving him plus armor. Wow, okay. That's a quick way to go from... 4 rerolls to 3. But we've used the leader reroll now, if they attrition the leader. Got one. Amazing. Amazing. Any removals huge at this point. Just to push that time, though. Nice pow. Nice pow. Bear with me. Alright, gonna blitz one of their blockers. Just a push. It's fine. Okay, and do we pick up the ball? Yep. Cool. So 11 versus 10, but now 3 rerolls each. We did have to use a reroll. That's why we went reroll heavy, so that's okay. One nil up and no Daka. I think the Daka's more of a 0-0 strategy, arguably. Like a turtle, which is, to be fair, kind of starts as a Daka, is an option at 1-0, or the quick score is an option, or what we're doing now. Like, it's more open to you at 1-0 up, isn't it, going into your offense, I think. Well, it's not guaranteed, Tempesty. It's sometimes it's the easiest way to end up drawing the game from 1-0 up. You snake a catch roll or something, or a dodge. They force you into a dodge and you snake it, and it ends up being their drive. And then you take a bunch of attrition, lose some rerolls, try to get it back, and then have a very difficult overtime. The first opportunity that's very hard to mess up is just to take your hits against a team like Zons and see if you can win the attrition battle. And then if it starts to go against you, you've got the responsiveness to then take the option of scoring quickly or turtling back. Armor A+ holds, which is great. Okay. Okay. Right. 2 dice there. Gonna take a blitz here. I don't hate standing this. Let's stand that. So I've got the lineman stuck there anyway. Great pow. I can 2 dice the blitzer away now. But these are blockless hits now, is the slight issue. Great pow. Now it is jump up, so I don't want to give it a free jump up hit against the guard. Don't think it's going to be jumping up against the guard. That is a huge removal. Absolutely huge. We are finding the pows. Unfortunately, that blitz is okay, which is only fair. And just to push this time, also fair. just going to bring this one back. Yeah, cheers, Valley. Absolutely, yeah. It's one of the few upsides of playing Zons. You've got to try and take it. They 1 in 9 a hit. Beautiful. Reroll into a push. That is them down to 2 rerolls. So far, this drive going very, very well. Ooh, but then they do power Blodge Catcher. We have the Apo if they KO it. No, just a stun. Okay. Then they power Blodge. Blitzer. Good turn for the Zons. They're rolling as many powers as we just did. Hey, Apo stabs us. A bit more than New Year. Thanks so much, man. Double skulls! Double skulls. Look at this luck you're breaking me, Apo. Thank you so much, man. 13. Unlucky for some, but not for us. And that is a KO on a blocker. Wow. Wow. Okay. Right. If you stand, we've got 2 dice with Wrestle. You're currently free. I'd very much like to come and blitz the line woman. Just a push is fine. Okay, so we've brought the ball forwards and caged it. We have 2 dice with Wrestle here, which we'll just push away with. Stay. And we have 2 dice here. Nope. And 2 dice here. Nope. I'm gonna keep them in base contact there because it forces some pressure as we're threatening the surf. Our Blodge Catcher's about to unstun, which is nice. Maybe I just leave this hit. Yeah, I think we're so far ahead right now. We don't want to take any unnecessary risk. We're perfectly happy. If it was block or maybe even wrestle, but definitely block, then we would dodge that. Okay, Pow's alignment at the front of our cage with one of their strength 4. Their only remaining strength 4. Armor holds. Well, my thanks to Mr. Page then. Oh, it's magic. Oh, thank you so much, Magic. Super, super appreciated, mate. Welcome, Show Me Magic viewers. Hope you had a wonderful, wonderful stream. This is starting to get possibly too tricky to go for the surf. Sorry, Magic. Well, I've not got all that many, but thank you so much, man. I still really appreciate the raid, and I hope the stream went well. 1 dice skull. Love it. I think I just want to stand here. Alright, so this is the blitz. I have to take it before moving the down catcher, sadly, because it's blocking the route. But we get a POW. Let's move the catcher now. Still a dodge. Okay, we hand off to the catcher. Right, see if we can free up a lineman. That would help. Interesting, interesting. Okay. How's that blodge? Didn't want to see that. Yep, didn't want to see that. Into stun. Even worse. There's definitely a world in which we get one dice here by block. Just push on our guard is nice. Nope, they don't go for the ball. They've gone backwards to get our wrestle thrower. They just get a push, but they can try again with a line woman if they want to. Nope. Oh, the guy I accidentally gave plus armor to still got stunned. Classic. Pops dodge. Makes it. And a 1 dice POW on the wrestle catcher. And that's going to set up another 2 dice as well. That's not what we wanted to see. Thankfully, AV8 plus holds because it's AV8 plus. And then, yep, gets the POW on the lineman. And armor holds. And they actually let him free. It's interesting. We can free up a lineman here with a hit. Just a push. I do kind of want to keep that blitzer busy. Lovely POW. Well done, blitzer. So we want to try and hand off here to the blodge catcher. It's a lot safer on them. Just a push. It's fine. Oh, I meant to stand this player all along, so my bad. I think I've got to reroll this. I'm not insanely desperate to reroll this. This is good, isn't it? Like, a both down could go away. We got an Apo if we KO ourselves, and a push just puts them under so much pressure. Okay. I can always Apo a KO, chat. It's fine. Nothing worse than a KO ever happens in Blood Bowl. It's a shame because I want to keep the dice rolling down to a minimum. 1-0 up, so close to the end. But that was just such a good chance to hugely pressure the serve that I felt it was worth it. Got a win on some blodgy Dark Elves in your league. Excellent, Magic. Congratulations, man. Just to push on the guard, that's great, isn't it? The guard has held up really, really well this game. We've not protected it particularly. They're just trying to maximize blocks to get the numbers game back up here. But that kind of suits us. Gets back our leader. We have used the leader reroll. Just a stun though. One away from a KO. We still have the Apo for a KO. Of course, it's like, it is quite nice to hold on to the Apo in case they turn us over and get us to overtime. That's the worst case scenario now, isn't it? Is overtime. So having the Apo for overtime is good. Double skulls! Double skulls. And they do reroll. They do get a power on reroll, but them being down to 1 reroll is great. Okay. I tell you what, that is the Apo for overtime, isn't it? That is the Apo for overtime. It's too late for a KO Apo to mean too much anyway. And having a wrestle catcher back in case of overtime is massive. Just a push. Scott Skulls. Oh no, 1 dice power now, Lyman. Thankfully, armor holds. Okay, so you just stand. You definitely just stand. It's nice to have this blitzer back. Very nice to have this blitzer back. We want someone to make this a 2 dice. Great pow. Great pow. Oh, another one. Another one gone. Okay. We wrestled down their blitzer. It's not what I wanted. They can't get into the end zone. Well done, Elf. Okay. Okay. Oh, goal! Safety! 2 points to the Zons. We have 2 turns to go and 3 rerolls unless there's overtime. Unless they turn us over and score. Which, honestly, after Dementor knocked me out of Misspelled Trees Cup last year, earlier this year, the Every Team Cup, in a very similar situation, I'm always on edge about. Okay, thankfully this time doesn't power the blitzer. They do wrestle him down. Okay. But that's okay. That's kind of taking 2 players, and he can certainly stand and do some effective work next turn there. Hey, Strappy, great to see you, man. We're trying to see if we can get through to round 3 of Arena playoffs. Generally, things have gone our way this game. Woo! Thanks so much, Jim. Monster Jimmy, fantastic raid. I saw when you were going live, you were covering some Super Cup, so I hope that went well. Ooh, nice bit of pressure on the ball carrier here. Well played, opponent. It is Dimmy, yeah, absolutely. This is round 2 Arena playoffs. Wild game, nice. Oh, fouls the wrestle catcher into stun. Good job. Okay. You can just stand. You can just stand. Make them roll as many dice as we can force them to. I think tagging the blocker here does a lot of work. And then the other 2, I want to look after the catcher. Okay, no 1 in 9. That's a big relief. Guard is nice. I'll reroll this dodge. Okay. Maybe he should have dropped off 1. I was tempted, but I like having the guard in tight. It also makes him more likely to be relevant on the scatter if they get the sack. Okay, Powers Lyman. Yeah, pretty decent banging Dimmy. Cheers. Took a little while to get going, but when it did, it did. The banging's mainly been the second half, actually. I think we started 11 versus 11 the second half. First half, we managed to manufacture a surf on the ball carrier, force them down the sideline, and then got a surf off. And that allowed us to eventually run away and get 1-0. Sorry. But yeah, second half at 1-0 up, we were like, let's just see if we can bang the Zons out, because that's relatively risk-free, and then we'll revert to plan B if we need to, and the banging went well. Mrs. Fez again! Good to see you again, Mrs. Fez. Hope Mrs. Retta says, Mrs. Fez! Hope the priming went well. Numero Uno, thank you so much for the follow. We were talking about the game Uno earlier. And its genuine Spanish sequel, Dos. One dice, no pow. Close one. Managed to get defender stumbles. Thankfully, not enough. They're considering using the last reroll. But they don't. I think that's probably the right decision. Pow's our leader. Leader reroll's long gone. We're a 3-team reroll and leader team. And armor holds. Let's take some safe moves, relatively safe moves. I think having an assist on them would be nice. You standing would definitely make them roll a little bit more dice next turn. Okay, so we could 2-dice blitz with this blitzer on their blitzer. I think that's a start. Yeah, that'll do. It's nice having Zons tagged, isn't it? Because they absolutely can 1 in 9 the dodges. So now we've got 2 dice, just trying to avoid the 1 in 81. I don't think I want to move anyone else first. Firstly, they're not in the worst positions, and secondly, the 1 in 81. Okay, woo! We tried. Think, especially with them not having a thrower, just the further we run the ball away, the harder and harder and harder this gets to recover and score. Let's go for this dodge. Okay, that's a reroll. We do make it, and we make the next one. I think that's probably the spot, to be honest. I think that's it. So it's absolutely not impossible. But it is quite a lot of dice, and it is very hard. Especially when you're factoring in recovery. It's pretty hard to sack it in the first place. And they've only got 1 reroll. And they've got to recover it. And they've got to score. And then it goes to overtime, and they're down players, and they probably have spent that last reroll. We've got the other wrestle catcher coming back. So even worst case scenario this turn doesn't look too terrible for us, but Blood Bowl has done stranger things. Let's find out. No punt. No, it's on a blodge piece, isn't it? And they've got no sacks. Well, there are only sack skills here. Which is quite a few dice to get to us. And then the recovery and the throw. I think the punt going wrong. Like, we could wildly inaccurate it off here, right? Or even just straight down this way. I think it's safer just stood there. But it is cool. It is exciting they could do this. They're going for it as a 1 dice, so they've got the best possible recovery. I respect that. And they get it. Just straight up 1 dice wrestle down. Now, can this lineman catch it for GG? No. No, there is definitely some proper dice involved here to get this touchdown. But it is on. Just needs some 4s. Including a pass. They aren't in range to hand off. So 4 plus dodge in, 4 plus pick up, 4 plus dodge out, 3 plus dodge out, and a 4 plus pass, and a 3 plus catch. Oh no, and a 4 plus catch as well. Oh my goodness. They're in attack zone, and then a 3 plus dodge. So yeah, quite a lot of 4s needed with 1 reroll. Well, 1 reroll and a dodge reroll actually. So two rerolls, lots of 4s. Let's go on. Yeah, exactly, Zach. It is not GG. No, Zach, I was half expecting it, but it's good, isn't it? Like, it means that he's busy spending it with other people. Like, that's really nice, isn't it? The Christmas gnome, I know, it's gone the way of St. Nicholas. There was! Oh, sorry. Right, my bad, my bad. Oh, pop dodge for GG. I don't think they've double failed a dodge the entire game. Oh, the 4+ doesn't work because it's broken the game. Christopher, you are here to witness I've won this game. They've just rolled a 1 into a 2, but the game has died. Replay from the start. From the top, everybody. Take it again. This should be the end, funnily enough, Mrs. Relis. It is literally with the last action of the game, it's crashed. Oh, really, baby? No, I didn't know that. Oh, really? What did you have for tea? We'll give it penguins. Okay, fair. Okay. Okay, it looks like it's giving it us. Woo! Oh, I know, Zach, I know. Thanks, Valley. Very excited for the next round. I looked it up earlier. I've still got it open. I've lost myself. Sorry. In the bracket. I did have it earlier. I think I've gone way too far somehow. There I am. We'll play either Demon to Zovox Chaos Chosen or Calyx Lizardmen in the next round. I don't think I know either of those coaches. My apologies if I should or if I did and forgot. But yeah, one of them next should be interesting. And then it really has the potential to step up a level because then the favorite, having advanced the furthest so far out the next bracket, is Christopher B himself. Congratulations, Christopher. That's great to see. But there is a world in which he has to play Olivia Dulac to get there. So there's definitely a decent chance it could be Olivia as well. But either of those would be a fantastic matchup. Be very interested to see how that goes. Never heard of him, Dimmy. Yeah. Your guess is as good as mine. Turns out he only runs all these wonderful events so he can show us how good at Blood Bowl he is. Yeah, exactly. I know, baby. No, I know, right? We're absolutely sure they don't get some sort of dice admin control. Why not? Honestly, why not? Honestly, if Christopher was to make it, I'd be delighted. Good on him. Right, for the second time today, I'm going to raid somebody. I'm away tomorrow, seeing my dad, my aunt, my brother, and my sister, my very pregnant sister-in-law, for a belated Christmas get-together with all the family here. Well, we're going to them, but all the family here are going down. And then Tuesday, I'm hoping for a long fumble stream to qualify our halflings, because the deadline is Wednesday evening, and I'll be at work. And then that's it. We'll be back for Blood Bowl 3 later in the week. Maybe Friday evening. And guess we'll start on good old Arena. It seems appropriate now that we're here. I also have my Morg Cup round, first round of knockouts to arrange. And soon Champions Cup and ladder playoffs will be starting. So lots of Blood Bowl 3 coming up for those of you that don't watch the Fumble. But just Tuesday will be a Fumble stream. See some of you then. See some of you Friday. Thanks so much, everybody. Let's find somebody to raid. Oh, sorry, Steve Boy. I was incredibly lucky to get through on tiebreakers. They picked the only tiebreaker I possibly could have got through on. So I was very, very lucky. Wow, Apo, what about twins? she doesn't have twins. As far as they've told us, anyway. Oh, is Andy gone as well now? And stolen? Everybody who was on earlier is gone. It's almost a shame to stop now, because really appreciate everybody being here. But, oh, Spider's on. Spider's on, Art's on, Lockragen's on. But I might hand it over to the Spider. It says the Spider +2. What's the +2 about? Anyway, we'll go over to Spider. Oh, collaborating with others. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's always something I mean to do and never get around to. Oh, that's really cool. Well, let's go see what that's about. That sounds exciting. Oh, I know, Apo. And I was deliberately throwing a third option out there, which wasn't anything to do with what I meant. All good fun. Thanks, Biomo. Great to see you both times. And you, Mrs. Fairs. Oh, Mrs. Fairs sends a love to you, Mrs. Reckless. She says, good night, Mrs. Fairs. I love to all your family, Mrs. Fairs. See you, Zom. Great to have you here, man. Thank you so much for the support, everybody. It means a lot. Delighted to get through. Can't wait to play this and all the other playoffs and all the new arena and ladder with you guys coming up. And for those of you that care, the Fumble on Tuesday. Thank you, everybody. Woo!